A great battle, a great Clásico match here in a tough stadium to play. In Porto matters, the team did well, was on top, and managed also to know how to suffer, let's say like that.
I think so. I said in the previous interview that I think this victory, of course, goes to our dedication goes to George and his family. I think represents a lot about his legacy, his spirit, his desire. Yeah. And I think he saw all the things that he want to see from the team: the spirit, the effort, the sacrifice, what really Porto is. About the game, I think it was, of course, a well-played Clásico with a lot of intensity, with a lot of courage, desire to press, desire to play with the ball, being aggressive when it was the moment to be aggressive, to suffer when it was the moment to suffer, because at the end we play at the home of the champion. They didn't lose here for 24 matches in a row. In the last 42, they lost just one. So I think it has been something really special. But yeah, now we need to turn page and keep working.
Eu ia dizer que foi grande jogo, e dizer também que a vitória dedicada a Jorge Costa, com o espírito de Jorge Costa, e dizer que o Porto soube ter bola, soube dominar, soube também sofrer e ganhar em casa do campeão, que já não perdia há muitos jogos.
It's the calendar, no, it's not. There is no regret. I think the break now we need to be clever in the way that we are going to manage these days. So we have some players that, of course, will go with the national team. Some players that will stay here, give us the time to. I wish to recover Pepe. And Gabri Veiga, for some players to give a few days off to recharge, and after to prepare well, to work really hard in these days in the things that we have to improve, and to prepare the game against Nacional and the following matches.
Sim. Falando da pausa para as seleções, a dizer que vem no calendário e que depois terá que recuperar os jogadores e preparar o próximo jogo à frente ao Nacional. Pergunta se Porto é candidato ao título.
I'm not looking that far. As I said before the match, with any kind of results, the results of tonight, it's not decisive. Of course, it's an important step. I think it's a well-deserved result, and nothing more than this. Now, there are 2 days with the market that, how to say, will clarify also a few things from our side, what we will be able to do. But the priority, of course, is what the players did so far, and especially to keep the mentality that we always prove in this period, to carry with the right humbleness and the right spirit.
Foi apenas, o resultado não era decisivo, foi apenas passo importante.
You brought Paulo Rosario on at the 58 minutes, and he played 28 minutes for Nice. He was announced as a Porto player at Tuesday. What do you want from him to bring on a more safe player instead of more creative? If you think of Rosario as a midfielder, a defensive midfielder, or more interior midfielder like Gabri?
No, Rosario, of course, has different characteristic than Rodrigo. I think in that moment of the game, we needed a different impact from the physical point of view. The game started to become broken, a bit more transition, more duels, more aerial game. So it was important to bring fresh legs. That's why we put Zedu inside and Pablo in the same moment. But I think about the game of Rodrigo tonight, he did fantastic. Like the effort, the commitment to the team, how generous he was, and how mature he was in many moments of the game has been outstanding, and I think to come here and to win, it means that everybody played at their best.
CNN. Com muitos duelos e era preciso par de pernas frescas.
This game show how good is your team right now, how strong is your team right now. This game against the championship.
Quão boa é esta equipa do Futebol Clube do Porto.
And also about the transfer market, because it's the last time we talked with you before the transfer market closed. Can you confirm that Rodrigo will stay and
confirma que Rodrigo Moura vai ficar no Porto e se Kivia vai chegar?
About the first question, I think it's it's an important match. It was an important test. The result helped to gain a bit of confidence, but in the other side, as I said, it's just one step in our process, in what we have to do, and nothing more than this one. As I said, I'm really happy for what the players did so far, and this result, in my opinion, is how to say, the end product of 2 months of a fantastic job from all the players. So nothing more than this, but it's just one step, and from tomorrow the past is the past, and now looking forward for the future. About the market, you know that in the last 2 days many things can happen, so it's always complicated to expose ourselves with a clear position about what is going to happen. So I'm not just speaking about one case, but in general. Of course, there are things that are a bit more under control, other things that are not really in our hands. But for sure, the desire of the club and the president is to try to strengthen the team as much as possible, to balance the team in the few positions where we need to probably increase the number of players. So we will see. Then tomorrow we are in the stadium together. We will sit, we will take a coffee, and we will analyze how to deal with the last hours of the market.
Mais elogios à exibição da equipa e dizer que o mercado vai acontecer até ao fim, não queria entrar em grandes detalhes.
A nice game, yes. He's been having a lot of nice games. In the after game, he said that Pepe owns the place, but he seems to be having to give you some troubles to give that place. How have you been seeing his development as player, and what are your thoughts about this game today?
I'm really happy, and for me, I think 2 or 3 games ago, I mentioned William as an example for his mentality and his attitude. If it was about how to enter into the pitch, if it was about how to start the game. At the end, what we will need is, like in the long run, is to have a squad of 22, 23 players in the same level as much as possible. Everybody able to start or able to finish the match. I think the dynamic is really nice. Pepe and William also are really good friends in between them. They respect a lot each other, they help each other, and I think they can definitely benefit by this really healthy competition and collaboration.
Competição saudável entre o William Gomes e a PP, que são também amigos, além de estarem em boa forma.
How did you see this team of Sporting? Did they play in the way that you are expecting, or did they surprise you anyway?
No, so how I see them, really good. Is a team with a fantastic squad, with a depth, like they have double position with a lot of quality. As I said, we try to analyze them as we do all the matches with a lot of attention from the collective and the individual point of view. They try to do a couple of things a bit different than usual in the build-up and as well in the pressure. They change a couple of things, as it was normal, like to find different adaptation. But after, as I say, this is a game. It was a game very open with 2 teams that they did everything to win. And as I said, it was a really difficult match. And as you said already, they are the champion. They have a lot of quality, very well organized, and the numbers that I just mentioned before, the fact that for 24 games at home they never lost is something incredible and says a lot about what we did tonight.
Para fechar, elogios ao Sporting, a dizer que durante o jogo teve que mudar algumas coisas, que entre 2 equipas que queriam ganhar naquele que foi um grande jogo de futebol muito difícil.
There are things in the market that you can control, but after what Rodrigo did today, what is your wish about him? Would you like to stay with him in the future?
I think about this one, I already took my position very clearly. For me, there is no doubt. I know that, not from you, but in general from the media part, it was for a few days a bit of noise about the fact that he didn't start for a couple of matches. As I say, the season is so long, it will require the participation of everybody. In the last 2 days we had a few problems with Gabri, that he tried everything to be part of the game till the last moment, but 2 days ago I took my decision that with the fact that Gabri was not 100%, I felt it was good for Rodrigo. It was the right moment for Rodrigo to step in and to play, and I think what he did in the 60 minutes that he was on the pitch proved the fact that he's a player with quality that can definitely help us a lot.
Obrigado a todos, mais uma vez para a exibição de Rodrigo Mora, e termina assim a conferência de Francesco Farioli.